Hi, how's it going? How are you doing with your 2020 COVID isolation? Okay, so really, what I think we should do is let's quit calling it isolation. Let's quit calling it um, lockdowns. Why don't we call them what they should be? And that's staycations. Won't that make it seem more tolerable? I think so, at least. So, how are you doing? How are things going? I hope well. We're all in this together. That's kind of the silver lining. Nobody's going through this alone. That might not be the right word to use. Well, let's start off with a recap of last week's week in review. And from that week, we had notifications from Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn about everything they're doing for COVID-19. Have you noticed an influx of emails from businesses you probably even forgot you worked with telling you what they're doing during COVID-19 lockdown? Yes, it's very important. So the three platforms shared what they are doing, but one of them, Facebook in particular, which could also relate to Instagram, is also giving people a little warning that because of some of their staff reductions and their employees working from home, you may find that there are longer lag times for ads getting approved. So make sure if you are still putting ads out there for your business or if you help other people, that there's a little bit of a lag time going on right now for ads getting approved. They are ramping up their AI usage for getting ads approved, but if you've ever been stuck in one of those circular or trying to get an ad approved because AI said it violated some of their policies and it really didn't, then that could cause more ads to not get approved, and then it just takes longer for a human to review it and go ahead and approve it. So keep that in mind if you're doing any ads with any of the Facebook tools platforms. And then LinkedIn did have another new feature announcement. They also now have conversation ads available with their messaging system. So the way I was reading it is it's on their platform through ads to be able to create something kind of like a chatbot. So you might have a third-party tool, fourth-party tool that you may use with Facebook or Instagram messaging. But this is a new ad format where you can have people answering questions, getting filtered down into various funnels you may have set up so that they get in front of the right person or product as they come into your funnel. And then this week on the Chill Business Journey, what I did was I still didn't go back to regularly scheduled programming of, what I had mapped out for our weekly podcast. But last week, if you recall, I did an isolation insanity guide. Wish I had the staycation going then. But to help you with if you have kids at home that you have to keep entertained or even just still learning something to keep the gray matter flowing. So this week I did a little bit of a pivot and provided some resources that us adults could utilize for either entertainment purposes or for education purposes. So if you head on over to chilldigitalmarketing.com/59, you can learn about some education and entertainment during COVID-19 staycations, because there's staycations now, because this is what we all want to be doing, right? Yes. If it keeps us healthy, I am all for it, my friend. That is what I decided to pivot and talk about for this week. And there's some cool things. There's things that symphonies are doing, that museums are doing, that maybe your favorite band is doing. There's also some education channels that I share with you. There's a list that I share in the podcast of 450 Ivy League school online courses that are now free right now. So that is something that is, could help all of us. And in the podcast, I talk about one that I found in the medicine and something category, medical category, that Harvard has that you might get a chuckle out of. Now, the last thing that I wanted to announce was, because of all of the talk about education training, I am going to be opening the doors to the society unplanned. So there's not going to be too much of a hoopla. We'll mention it on our social channels, but I'm going to open those doors tomorrow, and they will be open through Saturday, April 18th. So if you are finding you have a little more time to put some focus on your business instead of just working in your business, if you have the luxury to still be working in your business while at home, I'm opening those doors because you might find, you might be in an industry or have a business where you keep working, but you might have a little more time here and there. The example I use is I have an office outside of my home, and whenever I would have meetings with clients, potential clients, other business members in the community, I would always block 30 minutes out before and 30 minutes out after. So that was what I called my travel time. And that would allow me to get to those appointments. Well, now any appointments I'm having, I'm doing virtually using my webcam here, and I don't have that travel time. So if you think I might have 4 or 5 appointments throughout the week, that's 4 or 5 hours I'm getting back for myself. So if you find yourself in that situation as well, and you want to kind of dive into some marketing, some digital marketing for your business and getting your ducks in a row, then check out the Chill Business Society. Again, those doors will be opening tomorrow, and I'll keep them open for 3 weeks through April 18th. And that can give you time to work on your business, the marketing for your business. That is at a rate of $39 a month. I know finances are tight, but I think $39 could be an easy thing to do to get a lot of work done on your business. We have topics like planning for 2020. It's still not too late for that. In November last year, you would get access to past months. In December, we had Instagram. In January, it was creating original content. February was Google My Business. This month was all about creating lead generators. Next month, we're going to talk about branding and rebranding, if you need to go through any rebranding. And what was our May? It's on the show notes page. I think I put it there. chilldigitalmarketing.com/59. All right. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. All right. Stay safe out there and stay home. All right. Bye-bye.